Hey everybody, Adam Rosenberg, Senior Games Reporter here for Mashable. I am joined today by a few special guests. We have Ryan Jones, designer at Infinity Ward, Lee Ross, an Associate Project Director at Infinity Ward, and Mark Van Lommel, Director of PR at PMK-BNC. We are all going to play some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies in Spaceland, which is the zombie survival mode in the latest Call of Duty game. If you're unfamiliar with the mode, it's a wave-based experience where up to 4 players can kind of, in this case, run around an amusement park, shoot up zombies, collect better weapons, shoot up more powerful zombies, and so on. It's a great mode. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of personality. And yeah, we're going to talk all about it while we play. So let's get started. Can you guys hear us okay now?
Just fine. You're loud and clear.
Awesome. Everyone's here. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, just so everyone knows who's talking, that would be great.
All right. So here you have from Infinity Ward, Lee Ross, Associate Project Director.
Ryan Jones, designer.
We're going to give you guys a nice little tour through Spaceland with the guys today and give you some backstory on how we put this whole thing together.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is Mark here from Activision's Call of Duty PR agency, PMK-BNC. Happy to join.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We had a few technical difficulties getting started, but we're good to go now, and yeah, it's going to be fun. This mode is great. It's got a lot more color than previous Zombies modes, I would say.
Yeah, I think that was one of the things that we really wanted to do, was we wanted this map to feel very inviting. We wanted players to feel very comfortable and confident when they were within the space. And, theme parks are traditionally places that, unless you're going there for, Halloween haunt, they're typically, very bright and colorful locations, very, very kid-friendly. And we wanted this theme park to kind of echo all of that. So when players were running around within Spaceland, they'd kind of feel the wider lanes, the more open space, and this big, bright, colorful palette that just kind of feels warm and inviting to them.
You guys can start up whenever you're ready, too, by the way. Yeah, the open spaces are also great from a gameplay perspective. A big part of surviving in any Call of Duty Zombies mode, I feel like, is mastering the art of the train, which is, getting a whole group of zombies behind you and spinning around and shooting them in the head. It's a lot easier to do when you have open spaces to kind of run circles around.
All right, whoever's host, you guys want to kick us off?
Yeah, whoever's host can go right ahead.
Table 23.
Jump into custom games if you want.
There we go.
I've got some free
we're going.
cards to take into the game with us today, so that we have the ability to survive a little bit longer than normal.
So, well, I'll let the cutscene play. Oh no, there is no cutscene on a multiplayer. What do you guys usually do for your first weapons? Like, what do you normally start with?
So for me, traditionally, I don't really play with any of the weapons that are in the starting area. I like to get the first area open and then start looking for weapons that are in those areas. The weapons that are in the first area, while they're certainly capable, they're certainly more powerful police just on the other side of the gate here. So we definitely want to see if we can get some really good stuff on that side.
Agreed.
And of course, maximize cash. So let zombies tear down the boards.
Yep.
Kill them, reboard, so you can get as much cash as you possibly can.
And during this first round, it's what, 5 shots into their body and then a melee to finish them, right?
Yeah, you can do about 5 shots into their body just to pick up the extra $50 and then melee kill.
Yep.
Or use a grenade if you like, because you'll restock those at the end of every round.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And once I have the cash, I'll go ahead and get the door open. So even in the starting area, we wanted even this space, even though it really feels tight, it's actually pretty wide open. It gives you a nice chance to look at more than 2 of the spawning areas. And so even just the initial spawn getting players in, we wanted you to feel a little bit claustrophobic, but still even a little bit safe. Now, I don't recommend staying in this area long. It gets hostile really fast. But it is much wider than I think previous experiences in Call of Duty.
Yeah, that is a good point. I mean, I haven't tried making a train in this space alone, but like in making trains in this mode, I definitely run them through this space. This whole central lane in the map is very good for that, I found.
All right, I've got the first door open, so we can come on out. And if you have the cash, one of the great weapons that you can start off with is the Banshee. It's just over the top of the bridge on the left side. And it's great for some of the challenges that you get, especially the ones that you get that are like get the jumping kills. It's much easier than something like the Banshee. So we've got the head to our robot. I'm going to go ahead and put them together, and that'll kick off our train. What some people might not have seen yet is this robot actually upgrades itself if you're able to complete all of this first round of challenges. It actually transforms into a version of the quite famous robot Kit from the Knight Riders TV series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his face actually updates to have the red silent eye that moves back and forth on his face. And his name actually updates to Kit. And he, when he comes in, he actually carries David Hasselhoff down into the play space and then carries him out.
That's amazing.
Look like Kit from the 1980s, so he's black with the red pinstripes and everything.
Nice.
I just picked up a token, I believe.
So we might not hear much of it today. The other thing that we did is, the dialogue that's written for this game really is, this game, when it calls itself the love letter to the 1980s, and even the dialogue, we've hidden things in there that are references to famous films or television shows or even movies from the 1980s. So if players listen to that, they'll actually get some further insight into some of the things that we were sort of using as our guiding point, our reference to design zombies in Space Land.
Oh, shoot. That was dumb. Down in the beginning.
Don't worry,
Yep.
we got you.
Grip the guys back here.
So I highly recommend once you guys have access to your Fate and Fortune cards to take look through there, see what you have. Those cards are extremely valuable and can really turn the tide in this match.
Yeah, the Fame and Fortune cards. So that's an extension of the gumballs from the last game, right? Or like an evolution of the idea of the gumballs from the last game, correct?
Yeah. I think evolution is the right word to use. In Black Ops 3 Zombies experience, you were able to choose the gumball that you wanted to bring into the game. But we wanted to give players a little bit more choice, so we thought the idea of players sort of being able to assemble a deck to bring in where they could choose 5 cards and bring into the game with them. It allows players to sort of strategize as to what's the best thing for them to run through Spaceland with.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to work on opening some doors as well so we can get into some of the newer spaces in the area. But one thing I wanted to mention is that the doors in this sensor area are actually team. You can actually contribute as a team. So even though the door is 4,000 to open, each of us can put 1,000 in and we can kind of chip away at that door. Spend the $4,000 and not buying a gun or not buying a perk in order to get that door open.
Yeah, that's
our challenge.
I realize that.
Yeah, so we have bits of cooperative examples like the team door buy system. We want players working together. When you playing together is really fun, and when you're working together, you have the best chance of success.
Right.
That's not to mean you can't lone wolf, because if you're good enough and you can lone wolf it, go for it. Working as a team is great. And we haven't gotten to the rounds yet, but we're going to have a clown wave coming up pretty soon. If you guys haven't picked up a new weapon, you probably should soon.
So we're getting a few comments. Darren says, I love this game, especially Zombies mode. Excited to watch this stream.
Awesome. Yeah, I think across like the sum total of Call of Duty games, I probably have the most hours invested in zombies. I've always loved these modes. They're fun. And the Easter eggs are always a hoot to chase.
I'm a huge fan of good experiences. I love playing with my kids at home. I love playing with my friends at home. It's definitely the best times I've had having playing with them.
So where do we want to go next? I can plug into a door. Ooh.
Let's head on to the Dragon Space area. We can get to the double our health.
Where? Sorry, where was that?
Let's go into the Journey Space area and look at where I'm
Okay.
jumping right now.
Gotcha.
I'm going to work on opening that door. So we haven't put 1,000 into the door yet. It's been really interesting watching the community sort of pick this map apart. You know, we spent a lot of time burying things and really hiding things. And I mean, there's always going to be that sort of data mine to figure out what you've got underneath the hood. But watching the community come together, sort of piece the experience together, we've seen some really good stuff come out of the community that's really, really impressive. And honestly, we've been humbled by the perception that people have is obviously Spaceland thus far. We've had a great time doing it. But it's even more, I have to admit, it's been more fun watching other people get to experience it and kind of tearing it down, breaking it down, and figuring out how we put this thing.
How quick was the first Easter egg completion?
Oh man, it was within 24 hours, I believe.
Oops, down.
Very, very fast.
Faster than you expected?
There's been quite a bit has been uncovered for Spaceland. The main core boss Easter egg has been completed by quite a few people, which is exciting to see. So people have collected the piece of the soul key. People have experienced fighting the giant spaceship that's hanging out on the side of Polar Peaks. And people have defeated the alien Grey, which is really cool to see happen.
Are there any big secrets left?
There are definitely secrets left. We bury stuff deeper than people can even imagine. Now, have they figured out the main quest in this map? People have. But we also want to build things where, you know, maybe you get something in this map, and you gotta keep it because you need it something else. You might need it later.
Ah.
Where's a good spot to lay the firework trap? I got.
Right through one of the entrances, or on the bridge. If you're up by Polar Peaks, if you lay it across the bridge, it basically cuts their route off to you.
Okay.
Got a match.
Nice.
So we're going to work on opening a couple of doors here. There's one that is over by this DJ station, and the other one's for the arcade. But let's work on this one first, because this will get us to some power, and it'll also get us to the tough part. It's really useful. Yes.
Just want to point out to our viewers out there that you're watching this stream from Mashable Studios. The first person view you're seeing is Adam Rosenberg, our what are you, our chief
Senior games reporter
now? Is that your job? Senior games reporter Adam Rosenberg, not Lee or Ryan. Lee or Ryan from Infinity Ward are the other two players in the co-op.
We have 3 players in the co-op. Mark is in here as
Mark
well.
is in there as well. You're watching Adam's cam.
I'm going to go ahead and get the power on for this.
Are we open to the power?
We got the power on already. And then you get access to the stuff first.
Hey, zombies get
So if you have 2,500, you
Yeah,
can actually
20
purchase that program.
purchase what? Is the box?
Just a reminder, don't forget about your favorite fortune cards. They're on the bottom right. You have the ability to use them. Don't forget they're there.
Oh. Gotta run. Okay, I'm good.
Oh boy, lots of guys. Our challenge is paused. Is that intentional?
I'm not sure if it's intentional, but we can certainly kick it back off.
Yeah, I think it was the multi-kill one.
All right, so if you've got
Some grenades.
already collected your tough, we're going to go ahead and get that arcade door open up.
So, in case anyone's wondering why I left that zombie alive, we have a crawler.
Cool.
It helps us.
Help us explore.
Yeah, it helps. It's a good strategy in zombie games. If, in the zombie match mode, if you've never played it before, crawler kind of extends the end of the round a bit, lets you explore before the next round starts and more zombies appear.
Yeah, I'd like to point out in early rounds in Zombies in Space One, using a crawler zombie is quite effective. Once you get to later rounds, maybe above 20 or 25, you'll want to start keeping about 2 or 3 zombies alive, as opposed to crawlers, because the crawlers really pick up speed and can get the player pretty fast.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that.
All right, so we've got the arcade open, and we're going to get the power on there and get the portal going. The arcade is a great place to come and earn tickets if you want to come shoot some hoops, play some Atari Activision 2600 games, play some Cryptid Attack or one of the other parlor games over here. You can earn some tickets, and of course there are some great weapons and equipment that are located in the arcade that you can purchase with those tickets. A couple of those items can actually freeze zombies in place, which for some of the later Easter eggs, like the speaker defend, really cool to be able to slow down and stop the zombies.
A lot of these games also appear in the what's the name of the zone that you go to when you die in this mode?
That's called the Afterlife Arcade. I'm
Yes.
glad you brought that up. The whole design philosophy behind that was trying to get players in not only in depth but in life within the game. When you get rounds, especially 20, 25 deep, it can be a long time before you can get back into the match. And we wanted to allow players either Atari Activision games to either pass the time or to have the ability to bring yourself back to life. Now, when you're in that mode, you have three chances to bring yourself back to life. You don't have to wait to complete the round or revive you. So it really is a game changer in the sense that it keeps people playing the game actively the entire time they're experiencing zombies in space.
Oh, so there's a limit on the number of times you can revive yourself.
That's correct.
Is that
3 times per?
Is that per round or per match?
That's per match total.
Per match total. Wow. Okay. I did not
Which is to
realize.
say that maybe in the future we have a fate and fortune card that allows more. You never know.
I gotta say, I love the Afterlife Arcade in general. Like my play in this mode so far, I've ended up there a few times, and it's really cool to play some of those amusement park style arcade games and find myself back in a fraught round that we wouldn't otherwise have completed.
Yeah, it really can be a game changer, and really, we wanted it to be something that was really beneficial to the player. Like I said, going down in those later rounds, if you banked those, the ability to revive yourself, coming back in when you're ready to come back in with the right time. Most of the time, when your teammates are training a whole bunch of zombies or being by something nasty, so it's great to have those and be able to bring yourself in those later rounds.
I'm Dan.
Yeah, I'm working my way toward you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Grenade up.
And do make use of the traps, guys. I highly recommend using the traps. It's really effective at taking out large zombies. One of my favorite traps in this map is the disco ball trap, which causes them to
Which trap is that? I missed that.
in the 1980s.
Disco ball.
Oh, the disco ball. Okay.
We actually brought in about 4 different dancers who did different styles of breakdancing in order to motion capture them. And it was actually really sweet to see.
I have a whole mess of money if anyone needs me to open a door. Big pile.
You can make use of it. You can grab yourself some perks. But we also have the ATM system, so if you want to deposit that cash, you can deposit it, withdraw it later, or you can deposit it and allow other people to grab it.
That's right. Yes, I haven't really messed with the ATMs in this yet. And the perk machines, they appear in specific locations, but which ones appear where is random match to match, right?
No, they're always set in the same location, but the way that we've kind of structured them, we put sort of the more powerful ones in dangerous perks. So if you were looking to get the tough perk, like Tough Enough Candy, it's in a really tight little corner in German space, and we do that intentionally because going in there to get that candy is we want a risk reward sort of scenario for players. So yeah, you're going to get the candy, but you have to risk your life on it.
Oh,
We've got a couple of portals going, so we can probably get working on the Kepler area. All right, we're at scene 10, so there's a good chance we're going to be seeing our favorite mascot, the Brute, coming around pretty soon. And if anybody was curious on your screen, we have photos of our developers sort of littered around the Spaceland map. And our designer who's playing with us today, Ryan Jones, he's actually August. So if you guys want to give Ryan some trouble, he's August. I would suggest shooting the picture in the face.
Oh, down again.
Definitely.
oh. Ah, they got me. I almost cut through.
Whole lot of them.
It's busy number. I'm last up.
I don't think they're gonna get you, Adam.
Nope. There's only one of us left. So yeah, this is the Afterlife Arcade. It's a fun place. They're arcade machines. If you don't want to revive yourself, you can also play these arcade games to kind of get back in. You have to play these machines until you fill that soul power meter at the bottom, and when you do, you're back in. But if the round that you just died during ends and the next one starts, you're revived automatically, just like old zombies.
So those go full
So
screen.
one thing that you can do also is you can actually bank that soul power. So if you don't earn the coin, the next time that you come back into the map, or sorry, to the Afterlife Arcade, you'll have sort of that little bit of soul power left over that you don't need to fill in the whole meter.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's good to know. I'm playing Pitfall right
Just
now.
to get it right to the end, and then just kind of keep it there until you do it. Getting close on some of the weapon parts here as well.
So,
I don't know if you guys have had a chance to experience any of the spaceman actors that we have featured in the park, but there are 4 of them that you can locate. And they have some pretty incredible abilities in their own right. One of them allows you to shoot zombies and cause them to completely dismember, which is called the Shredder. We have another one that when you shoot zombies with it, it causes them to break dance, which is pretty fun to watch as well.
Oh, that's great. I have not seen that yet.
Yeah, those require, there's some assembly required, which is actually a little bit of a joke on all the toys that came out in the 80s. G.I. Joe and its other boxes also. Some assembly required, even if you can't putting stickers on it, which I always thought was fun. Of course, we had to include that.
Question from the commenters. Brian says, "Is there another Easter egg?" I know you guys talked about this earlier, but elaborate.
Oh no. Oh darn. Wow, I survived that.
I'm going to take care of our brute here.
Oh boy.
First, I'm going to have him break some teeth.
Oh, I couldn't go in that. Wow. I thought that was a portal.
And
Oops.
lots of guys. Picking up that freeze gun next time.
Yeah, the Force Reach is a great weapon. It can freeze zombies in place, and you can actually shoot a little charge out to shatter them, or you can just pull out your pistol and shoot them. Or
Yeah.
Brute's almost dead.
Oh shoot. No, no, no. I got trapped in a corner.
Oh yeah. Two down.
And Brute should be down right there. Brute's dead.
Nice.
I might be able to get back to you guys if I can get the trap on here. Let's see. Might be dead. First.
Oh, this one's good grenade.
Good one.
So I wanted to give a little shout out to our zombies community. I put a Twitter post out the other day asking for some Fate and Fortune card ideas. And man, we've seen some really great stuff, some really exciting stuff. We love it, man. You know, there's a good chance that some of the things that we've seen on that that Twitter post, they're definitely going to end up making it into the game at some point. So keep them coming, guys. If you have more suggestions on Fate and Fortune cards, please let us know.
Oh, that's great. I didn't realize you'd done that. That's really cool.
Oh, boy. I got that. Ah, damn.
Yeah, we want to reach out to the community as much as possible. This is our game as much as it is theirs, and we want to make sure that the experience that we're providing is something that's not only exciting for us, but the community at large as well.
I'm just going to clear these two zombies behind me. Oh,
Thank you.
Well, I'm actually on the other side. I can do it now.
All right. What's a really good weapon to pick up at this stage?
I would recommend the NV4 assault rifle. It is located in the arcade.
Arcade. Got it.
yeah, that is great. I've been using that, and it is currently empty, I believe. No, that's the Volk.
My favorite weapon right now. Once you've maxed that weapon out, it has some really, really powerful additions to it that you can add, like extending the clip or adding scopes to it.
Yeah, clowns are the new dogs, new hellhounds.
Curiosity, what do you guys think of the clowns?
I love the
They're
clowns.
awesome.
They're hilarious.
Oh, boy.
It's quite interesting. Some people love them, and some people explain how terrified they are of them.
Oh, well, that's fair. This has been a rough year for clowns, too.
Yes, it has. All right, I think we've got the Pack-a-Punch room now open. Oh, no, one more portal. Sorry, I spoke too soon. I'm going to get that last one now. On the way. For the Pack-a-Punch weapon, you're going to need 5,000.
Yep.
but it is absolutely worth it. Now the pack punch room is actually open for us.
So how do we get there? Just go through the portal? Or it's back in the middle?
The portal, and then just go back into the portal to come out from the center.
Oops.
There we go.
Oh, supplies.
Yeah, packed. The upgraded NV4 is called the Reckoner.
Wow.
Let's see what this thing does to zombies. Probably nothing pleasant.
All right, just reload your weapon. We're going to pick up max ammo. I'm going to work on getting some tickets so I can go out and play.
Oh shoot, oh shoot. No, 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 no.
Just to kill.
Down. In the center.
Oh, gotcha.
This is nice.
The kill still works when you're in last stand, so take advantage of that.
Nice. Yeah, I noticed that. So good. All the kids. Oops.
Oh,
Oh boy. All swarming the center. Lots.
that is a lot of undead.
Yep.
Oh wow, so many crawlers.
Ooh, infinite ammo. That's what we
Oh yeah.
always buy. Max ammo.
Sweet.
Top of fire selfless. Use.
New. Wow, that
Yeah.
was just a windfall of power-ups.
Needed it.
Yes.
Woo. All right.
Another instant kill.
Oh, and insta-kill too. This is like, it's like Christmas.
Yeah, I just played a fortune card that allows you to get more power-up drops, and that thing is fantastic.
Ah.
A lot of people in the comments are asking if there's an end cutscene.
They want to know if there's an end cutscene.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would be the fun in telling them that?
I can. Was there? I remember the prison.
Yeah.
The prison zombie map had an end, like an actual end sequence. I can't think of another zombie map that did. Maybe the Moon did. I never finished the Moon because it was so random.
World War one did.
The World War One ended.
Yeah.
What? The Asylum.
No, the one with the giant walking robots.
Oh, that one. Yes, that's right.
Although that was.
I can see we have a very special treat in store for players that come back to Zombies in Spaceland.
That come back to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I think unfortunately our time's gonna run out before the zombies overtake us because we're doing fairly well here, which sucks because we could totally keep playing and do very well.
We got a couple of ringers in me and Ryan.
Yeah, I like it.
I think we've gotten part of the. Got a couple of the parts that will get us going for one of these rigs, and we have some of the weapon parts as well going. So we're making really good progress.
Yeah, I feel good about how far we came. I mean, I saw the projection room for the first time, which I haven't done yet in this game, so that was very cool.
Ooh, grenade time.
What's that? Before we go, do you guys are you able to tease anything about what's coming up for Zombies, or are we still too early to talk about that?
Well, we certainly have things that we have in the pipeline. We're always moving and always working on something. Please stay tuned. It won't be long before there'll be an announcement coming that will answer a lot of questions for people that have been asking me on the community, either on Twitter at us or on Reddit. So we have lots of work to do. Not easy on that stuff today.
Understood. Well, hopefully you guys can come back when the next Zombies is out. I mean, I think we all know there's more Zombies coming. But yeah, this is super fun. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for
let us know.
Thank you for weathering our total noob first time doing this difficulties. We will get all the technical stuff sorted for next time.
No worries. It's been a pleasure running with you guys.
And hey, Mashable Readers, thank you so much for joining us today. We will be doing a lot more of these. They're super fun. They give me an excuse to play video games at work. And I mean, that's really it, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
Awesome.